Senior, this is my offering to become your disciple.
You've got it all wrong. You've got it all wrong. I am not some hidden master, and I do not take on disciples. I transmigrated into this world over 10 years ago. I actually thought I'd be like those web novel protagonists, slashing through 10,000 miles with a single sword,
Slaying demons across heaven and earth.
attain godhood, and looking down on eternity itself.
Yeah,
I was dreaming. I can't even get out of this tiny mountain village, and I wanted to slash through 10,000 miles? Senior, I finally found you. Please, take me as your disciple. Teach me your legendary martial arts. Wait, what? I, Xuan from Donghail County, have dedicated my life to seeking the true path of martial arts. Meeting you today, Senior, is the greatest honor of my life. I beg of you, Senior, accept me. I promise to train day and night, and I will never fail your legacy. This kid has a screw loose.
look, I'm not some hidden master.
I don't know the first thing about cultivation or martial arts. You've got the wrong guy.
I'm still looking for someone to teach me.
It's just impossible. Senior, please don't lie to me. You must be a hidden master. Look at this place. Surrounded by steep cliffs, breathtaking scenery. It has secluded sanctuary written all over it.
If you weren't an elite master, why would you live out here all by yourself? Senior, please, take me as your disciple.
I will never let your legacy down. I am not a hidden master. I don't know any cultivation methods. I am not taking disciples. You've seriously got the wrong guy. Oh, I get it. You. What on earth do you get? Taking a master is a life-changing event. How could it possibly be taken lightly? Look like this picky wish. I'll head back right now to prepare my apprenticeship gifts. Holy crap. That can't be that kid Xuan, can it? Senior, here are 300 tiles of gold. This is one of my family's most prized treasures. 1,000-year-old mountain ginseng. Take them back. I'm really not some hidden master. And I don't have any cultivation techniques. Senior, this is the 9-leaf primeval root. My third apprenticeship gift. The 9-leaf primeval root. Applying it to the skin prevents 100 diseases, keeps the mind sharp and clear, prevents your hair from ever turning gray, and can even extend your lifespan by 20 years. Very well. The fact that you found your way here means we are bound by fate. I shall accept you as my disciple.
Disciple Xuan pays respects to master.
Rise. I didn't actually want to scam anyone, but this kid offered way too much. Master, when will you teach me the cultivation techniques? Well, I've accepted him as my disciple. But as for those cultivation techniques, I don't have any. But that's fine. I'll just make something up. Besides, Xuan doesn't seem like the sharpest tool in the shed. He probably won't be able to tell the difference anyway. I will take you in as my disciple for now. But if you fail to take your first steps into cultivation within 1 year, it means we are not meant to be master and disciple. You must not pester me after that. Do you understand? Do you understand? I understand. Don't worry, Master. If I cannot grasp the basics within 1 year, it is only because my talent is lacking. I would never blame you, Master. I will give up on this path entirely. Never disturb your peace again. It's wonderful that you have this level of self-awareness. That's perfect. Forget about 1 year. You wouldn't even scratch the surface in 10 years, let alone 100. I have been in seclusion, away from the world, for a very long time. What is the outside world like these days? What would you like to know, Master? The political landscape of the Kingdom of Qi. Or perhaps martial arts? Tell me everything. The more clueless I seem, the more this kid will believe I'm some ancient, reclusive master. We are currently in Donghail County, in the Kingdom of Qi. The Kingdom of Qi was established over 100 years ago, and is currently at the height of its power. There are 3 major nations in this world. The Kingdom of Qi, the State of V, and the Northern Barbarian Court. I know the martial arts masters of this world can scale walls and leap over roofs, leap dozens of feet in a single bound, and lift thousands of pounds with ease. But as for moving mountains, parting seas, or controlling weapons to fly through the air, your disciple has never heard of such things. This world isn't a high-tier martial arts world after all. Since I was a child, I've been obsessed with legendary storybooks and vowed to find a hidden master to learn supreme martial arts. Everyone said I was crazy for actually believing the legends in those books.
Well, they weren't exactly wrong about that.
The technique I am about to teach you relies entirely on your own comprehension. Whether you can even take the first step depends completely on your innate talent. I will give you 1 year. If you cannot master the basics within 1 year, then it simply means we were never fated. Please, master, teach me your ways. There is no end to the path of martial arts, but the start of your training is nothing more than tempering the skin, the bones, and the inner organs. The beginning of martial arts starts with sensing your vital energy. Only by sensing your vital energy can you enter the stage of skin tempering. If you cannot even sense your vital energy, then everything else is just a pipe dream. Skin tempering, as the name suggests, is about tempering and refining your skin. Once you achieve great success in skin tempering, incredibly resilient. Even if an ordinary person slashes you with a blade, it only leaves a faint white mark on your skin. This is true martial arts. Just tempering the skin makes you impervious to blades. If we temper our bones and organs, just how powerful would we be? Master, once you've tempered your skin, does that count as entry level? Or is that too simple? Of course it's not entry level. Tempering skin, bones, and organs are merely the basics of martial arts. It doesn't even count as entry level. Tempering the skin makes you immune to blades. Tempering bones and organs makes you even stronger. If all of this is just the foundation, then how powerful is someone who actually crosses the threshold? Master, what does it take to actually be entry level? Perfecting organ tempering, circulating your vital energy through a full cosmic cycle, undergoing a physical transformation, making your bones rumble like thunder, and tempering your blood until it's hard as steel. Only then can you be considered entry level. Master, what comes after that? What is minor mastery like? And grand mastery? How powerful would you be? Martial arts are divided into distinct realms. After entry level, when your vital energy surges 100 yards into the sky, burning as hot as a raging fire, warding off all evil spirits, boiling rivers and seas, that is grand mastery. All right, you haven't even crossed the threshold yet. Don't ask so many questions. Remember, don't aim too high before you can walk. Cultivation requires patience. If you're restless and impatient, you'll achieve nothing. You want gym cultivation. It's not the master doesn't want to tell you. It's just that I haven't made up the rest of the story yet. Now keep holding your horse stance. Adjust your breathing. Calm your mind. Focus your mind on your dantian. You need to stay calm and focused. Forget about the world. Forget about yourself. Contemplate it deeply. And seek the meaning within. Well, I'm just making this all up anyway. I don't even have any actual moves to teach him. I can't exactly teach Xuan standard school calisthenics. It's way too uncool. Whether you can feel your chi and blood depends entirely on your own comprehension. It's up to you to see if you can grasp the true essence of it. Once you can feel your chi and blood, try to guide and mobilize it and use it to temper your entire skin. This will mark your entry into the skin tempering stage. The foundation of martial arts is just like this. A master can only guide you to the door. Your cultivation depends entirely on yourself. Train hard. Feel it deeply. And rest when you get tired. Remember to balance work and rest. Don't be too hasty. This 9-leaf Xuan is a precious herb. Let me stew some and try it out. I'll just keep up the act as long as I can. It's not that I wanted to deceive you. You're the one who practically forced yourself on me. Once I can safely cross the desolate forest and escape, I'll go settle down in the Wu Kingdom. I'll stay far away from the Qi Kingdom and far away from Dongke County. Even if he realizes he's been tricked, he won't be able to find me. Ah, the 9-leaf Xuan. A truly rare medicine in this world. Eating it will keep you free from all illnesses, prevent your hair from turning white, and extend your lifespan by 20 years. I wonder if that's just an exaggeration. There's still a little bit left over. I'll give it to Xuan to eat. How is it going? Master, I still haven't felt my chi and blood yet. That's all right. The path of martial arts is all about perseverance. It all comes down to having an iron will. Of course you can't feel any energy. I totally made that up. If you actually felt something, then you'd be a total freak. You still have 1 year. You must be hungry by now. Go get some food. Thank you, master. This is chicken soup double boiled with 9-leaf extract. Drink up. It's a highly nourishing medicinal soup. Yes, master. But the 9-leaf herb was my tribute to you. Yet you used it to make soup for me instead, just as you said. Master, me finding my way here was truly meant to be. Master, how long does it usually take to sense your inner energy and master the basics? Well, that depends entirely on the individual. Master, what is the fastest anyone has ever achieved it? With the rubbish method I just made up, you wouldn't master it in a lifetime. The standard for mastering it can't be set too low. The bars for a true prodigy must be set incredibly high. The legendary prodigies of ancient times took only 5 days to temper their skin, 10 days to temper their bones, and 15 days to temper their inner organs, causing their muscles and bones to crackle like thunder and their energy to harden like steel. Only then did they master the basics. It took about 1 month in total. 5 days to temper the skin, 1 month to master the basics. So that is what a true prodigy looks like to master. Yet today, I couldn't even feel a single spark of energy. 5 days to temper the skin. There's no way I can pull that off. Could my talent really be that poor? Of course, those were the legendary prodigies of old. They were 1 in a million. There is no need to rush. As long as you can master the basics within 1 year, you will be considered decent in my eyes. So, mastering the basics in 1 year, in Master's eyes, is only considered barely passing. Master, don't worry. I will definitely master the basics within a year. I won't let your efforts go to waste. With this kind of determination, it makes making an exception to take you in as my disciple all worth it. Master! I'm off to train. I must train hard and never let Master down. That silly kid. I didn't actually want to lie to him, but there's no turning back now. Once I pass the next technique to Xuan, I'll just have to commit to this lie till the very end. Training requires a balance of hard work and rest. Overworking yourself will only damage your foundation. You must rest when it's time to rest. I understand, Master. Think. Master said to focus on the essence and intent, not just the form. Sense the vital energy. Channel the vital energy. Temper the skin. Strengthen the bones. Complete skin tempering in 5 days. But I still haven't even sensed my vital energy yet. The gap is just too wide. Master said not to be impatient. The more impatient I get, the harder it is to sense the vital energy. Vital energy. I felt it. I can feel my vital energy. Calm down. Calm down. I need to stay calm and focused. I can't let my mind wander. Channel the vital energy to temper the skin. But how do I channel it? Master didn't explain the details. Should I go ask him? No, Master said, it's all about the essence and intent. I have to hold on to this feeling right now. If I lose focus, if I dare to push my vital energy any further, it's going to backfire. Besides, if I have to ask Master about every single detail on how to channel my energy, wouldn't I just disappoint him? He'll think I lack talent. This means I've finally reached the skin refining stage, right? I can finally feel my vital energy, and I've successfully channeled it to start refining my skin. This disciple of mine is hardworking. I'll give him that. Too bad all that hard work is completely useless. I totally made up that cultivation method. There's no way on earth it'll actually work. Once he can't take it anymore and comes begging for answers, I'll just make up some more lies to fool him. Master seems displeased with me. With Master's incredible level. How could he not see that I've already felt my vital energy and reached the skin refining stage? He must think I'm being reckless.
arrogant, and impatient.
Master is truly unfathomable. He can see right through me with a single glance. I mustn't get ahead of myself.
How is my cultivation progress?
Can he see it at a glance? There is no need for me to say a word.
This raw wine extract is indeed a powerful elixir. After having that chicken soup yesterday, I feel my body is much stronger now.
Wait a minute. We've been a tykes.
I have a disciple now. Ha ha! There's no reason for me, the master, to serve my own disciple. The disciple should be serving the master. Anyway, I've already tricked him once.
He's my disciple now.
Having him serve his master
makes total sense, right?
Disciple, come here. Kill this chicken and stew it with some of that raw wine extract.
Go cook.
What do you mean you don't know how to cook? Right, Xuan, this fool, is a wealthy young master after all. How could he possibly know how to cook? Disciple, walking, sitting, sleeping, and eating. They are all part of your cultivation. Although you haven't officially entered the gate yet, and your level is still far from mine, getting a head start will still do you some good. Master, I'll do it right away. Master's realm is simply too profound. On the surface, it looks like mundane, everyday chores. But this is exactly how a true master behaves. This is the true spirit of a hidden hermit. He appears completely ordinary, showing none of the fierce dominance of a supreme expert. Yet, this is precisely what a true, legendary master looks like. Don't hold the knife backward. Drain the blood first. Wait for the water to boil, then pluck the feathers clean. Having a disciple to serve me, this cozy little life is actually pretty sweet. With Xuan's simple-minded brain, he won't see through my act anytime soon. Still, I need to plan an escape route just in case. The speed of my skin tempering has suddenly increased. My vital energy has surged by at least 50%. At this rate, even if I can't complete the skin tempering in 5 days, completing it within 1 month should be no problem at all. Why did my cultivation speed suddenly surge like this? Could it be Master knew about the 9-leaf yuanji and knew that it could aid my cultivation?
That's why he brought it out to stew with the chicken.
I must not let Master's painstaking efforts go to waste. I must train harder than ever and strive to reach the official stage as soon as possible. I feel like my strength has more than doubled. And this is just the beginning of the skin tempering stage. If this is just the beginning, how incredibly strong will I be once my skin tempering is perfected? I must officially master the basics of martial arts within 1 year. The effects of this 9-leaf yuanji are simply too incredible. Wait, why do I feel like my own strength is increased too? Should I keep it all for myself? No, Xuan was the one who brought it in the first place. We might as well stew it and eat it together. I shouldn't be too greedy. Tomorrow, we will stew the 1,000-year mountain ginseng. Isn't this a bit too potent? Maybe I should save it for later. It's already been over half a month. How is he still so patient? This calm, unhurried attitude of his is actually pretty good. Too bad he's a bit of an idiot. Well, that works out fine. The more patient he is, the better it is for me. But it's been over half a month, and he hasn't cultivated anything, yet he doesn't have a single question. I'll ask him about it during dinner. Time to do my duty as his master. Let me think of some BS to fool him with. Ah! I finally mastered skin refining. Master was right. Cultivation cannot be rushed. I must remember to strike a balance. It seems like my training time decreased, but with proper rest and relaxation, my state of mind is completely different. My training is actually faster and much easier. Master's level is truly on another plane.
His every word and action.
Even the slightest guidance has benefited me immensely. When will I ever
Be able to reach Master's level?
He seems so ordinary and simple.
But that is the mark of a true expert. This must be what Master meant by
returning to pure simplicity. I shouldn't aim too high, too soon.
I must keep my feet on the ground.
One day, I will become a powerhouse just like Master. In less than 20 days,
I have already mastered skin refining.
I'm just one step away from perfection. In 3 to 5 days at most, I'll complete my skin refining.
And then I can move on to bone refining.
Once my skin refining is done, I'll ask Master about the secrets of bone refining. Master said a true genius can complete skin refining in 5 days. Although I can't compare to that, but finishing it in less than 1 month should still count as pretty decent, right? Master said that once you master skin tempering, ordinary blades and swords can't even scratch you.
Why don't I put it to the test?
Let me just give myself a light cut to see. Whoa!
Is this the legendary defense of skin tempering mastery? Even though I barely put any force into that slice.
It's sharp enough to easily gut a chicken.
If a normal person got hit by this, their flesh would rip wide open, and the one would cut right down to the bone.
But it didn't even leave a single scratch on my skin. Indeed, just as Master said, once you master skin tempering,
Ordinary blades can't hurt you at all. I wonder how incredibly powerful the next stages will be.
the bone tempering and organ tempering. Over these past few days, I've managed to keep a calm, focused mind, remaining humble and patient. I am truly pleased with you.
I understand, Master. I will definitely stay grounded.
Keep my mind completely clear. Thank goodness I didn't rush things. Because I stayed patient, I was able to make a good impression on Master. He has been training for so long, even though Xuan seems calm on the outside. He must be feeling anxious deep down. I need to reassure him a little and encourage him to keep pushing forward.
Since things have come to this, I can only keep bluffing him. Training is all about persistence.
About having an unshakable will, and about building a solid, steady foundation. Being impatient and eager for quick success is a big mistake.
I must keep this in mind.
Yes, Master. I will absolutely remember your teachings. Now that I have mastered skin tempering, Master must be worried I'll get impatient and rush into bone tempering without building a solid foundation first. Even if I've perfected skin tempering, I still need to build a solid foundation before tempering my bones. I cannot rush into it. I can't let Master think I'm reckless. This disciple of mine is truly honest. He's just not the sharpest tool in the shed.
It's a good thing he met me. If he had met anyone else, he would have been scammed out of house and home by now.
It's a pity I'm not some legendary hidden master. Otherwise, having such a respectful and devoted disciple would be a real honor. As your master, I know you must have run into some questions during your training. Ask them now, and I shall answer. Master already knows I'm about to start bone tempering. First, he warns me not to be impatient,
Not only to calm my restless heart,
but also to prepare me for the secrets of bone tempering. Every single word from Master is a profound lesson. Master, regarding the method of skin tempering, this disciple has no more doubts.
I actually wanted to ask about bone tempering. When our vital energy penetrates the bones,
Are there any specific details to watch out for during the tempering process? And at what point can bone tempering be considered complete? Wait, why is he asking about bone tempering? All the excuses I prepared were about energy sensing and skin tempering. I haven't even made up a lie for bone tempering yet. Bone tempering is indeed a highly delicate process. It is divided into very specific stages.
today I shall grant you a detailed explanation of what bone tempering truly entails. Bone tempering is of the utmost importance.
It is the absolute foundation of your entire path.
You cannot afford to be careless. It determines the very height of your martial power.
As the saying goes, if the bones are not solid, the body can never be strong. So, Bone tempering actually has so many profound secrets.
Thank goodness Master always teaches me to stay calm and focused. If I had blindly started bone tempering without knowing these details, wouldn't have utterly ruined my own martial future? I knew it. I must always listen to Master's guidance. I cannot be impatient. I must stay steady and reflect deeply.
The bone tempering stage is incredibly profound. Once my bones are fully tempered,
My strength will easily multiply several times over.
now that I've mastered skin tempering,
You are about to finish your skin tempering.
once that's done, you must take some time to let it settle.
Carefully contemplate the path of bone tempering before you actually begin. My disciple, you must keep this in mind. Starting your cultivation slowly doesn't mean you'll always be slow. Just like building a tower.
The foundation is everything.
If the foundation is weak and the base is unstable,
It won't withstand the wind and rain, and it will easily collapse. But your foundation right now is incredibly solid.
your future achievements will be absolutely limitless. The same goes for the path of your cultivation. Rushing for speed in the early stages will only stunt your ultimate potential. It ruins your future in martial arts. Throughout history, so many people progressed at lightning speed early on. They look like peerless geniuses, but because of their weak foundations later on, their progress ground to a painful halt. They even hit a ceiling and could never take another step forward. Master is warning me. Even though my speed can't match those natural-born geniuses, as long as my foundation is rock solid, I will definitely catch up and surpass them in the end. Master has such high hopes for me. I can't let him down. I must build the strongest foundation possible and surpass those legendary geniuses of old. Master, please don't worry. Your disciple will always keep your teachings in mind. I will stay calm and patient, solidifying my foundation step by step. I will never disappoint you. I'm so glad you understand your master's painful efforts. It truly warms my heart. Fool him again. Master, you mentioned that bone tempering is divided into different stages? Is there a specific trick to it? I almost forgot. Now I have to make up some stages for bone tempering. Let's make the bone tempering stage sound a bit harder. Ahem. Yes, indeed. Bone tempering is indeed divided into different stages. The path of bone tempering is divided into 4 distinct realms. Bones of iron, bones of bronze, bones of gold, and bones of jade. Iron bones, bronze bones, golden bones, and jade bones. Are those the 4 stages of bone tempering? No, those are 4 different tiers of bone tempering. They determine the ceiling of your martial path and your overall strength. At the iron bone level, which is where most ordinary martial artists end up, your vital energy tempers your skeleton until it's as hard as iron. Ordinary blades won't even scratch it. But of course, iron bones are just average. Your ultimate martial potential won't be very high. Bronze bones, however, are far stronger than iron bones. But bones like bronze, even 1,000 years after your death, they will not decay. Once you forge bronze bones, your foundation is rock solid, and your potential ceiling is much higher. This is considered above average talent. But only by forging golden bones can you truly be called a prodigy. A supreme prodigy of bone tempering. Every single one of them has achieved golden bones. Master, how do I forge golden bones? Wait, does this idiot actually think he can forge golden bones? Think literally just made all of this up. Calm your mind and focus. Don't be so impatient. Once golden bones are formed, even if you're buried underground for 10,000 years, they will still shine with a brilliant gold. Their strength far surpasses mere steel. But throughout history, those who have successfully forged golden bones are 1 in 10,000. And when I say 1 in 10,000, I mean 1 in 10,000 among supreme prodigies. Yes, 1 in 10,000 of the very best. Master, so even prodigies have different tiers? Of course. Just like beautiful women, even though they are all beautiful, there is still a world of difference between them. The same goes for prodigies. I get it. Just like the top curzon at the Chungshang Pavilion in Dongho Prefecture is already a rare beauty, but the top courtesans are way more stunning. Spoken like a true rich kid. I bet you hit up the brothels all the time, huh? Damn, I seriously wish I could go too. Master, I was just making an analogy. I've never actually been there. Seriously, I've never been. Well, your analogy, although a bit vulgar, is actually spot on. Just don't make such inappropriate analogies again.
Those who can forge their tendons and bones
Are 1 in 10,000. Even if their early progress is slower than those bone-tempering prodigies, once they succeed, they won't be any weaker than those prodigies.
to temper your tendons and bones. It takes sheer willpower.
Talent and relentless perseverance. Your vital energy must penetrate deep into your bones, tempering them right down to the marrow, and then trigger a complete evolution of your vital energy. Repeat this cycle 9 times.
And your tendons and bones will be fully forged.
The sheer difficulty of this process goes without saying.
Willpower, talent, and determination, not a single one can be missing.
But if you can forge them,
Your path in martial arts will be a smooth, wide-open road. Master, I will definitely forge my tendons and bones. It's good that you have such ambition.
it pleases me greatly.
But always know your limits. There's no need to push yourself too hard.
Like hell, a kid like you could actually pull it off.
Master, what about jade bones? What are jade bones?
Jade bones. I didn't plan on telling you about them, but since you asked, I might as well explain it to you. Those with jade bones
Are completely flawless.
shining as translucent as jade.
Those who can actually forge jade bones?
It is a miracle unmatched throughout eternity, truly one of a kind.
Forging jade bones isn't something that can be achieved through mere talent, willpower, or perseverance. Those who can forge jade bones must possess immense destiny.
They are, without exception,
The favored children of heaven and earth.
only those with supreme comprehension, who can truly commune with the great Tao, can ever forge the jade bones. You must always keep this in mind. Do not aim too high, too fast. Great destiny. Favored children of heaven and earth. Communing with the great Tao. This all sounds so incredibly surreal, but the more surreal it sounds, the more it means that once you actually forge those jade bones, you will become unimaginably powerful. Master, if one manages to forge the jade bones, what will they be like? Well, regarding the jade bones, there is a saying. Flawless jade bones, imperishable through eternity. Once you achieve jade bones, even if you die and eons pass, your body will never decay. In fact, tempered by the passage of time, they will turn into a sacred treasure of the universe, as if possessed by a soul of their own, becoming a rare, priceless treasure in this world. As your master, I don't expect you to achieve jade bones. Just keep this vision in your heart and do your absolute best. Don't worry, master. Your disciple will work as hard as possible. I will never disappoint you. Since I've already talked about bone tempering, I might as well make up a theory for organ tempering too. Looking at how pumped up Xuan is, like he's on adrenaline, he'll definitely be bursting with motivation for quite a while. While I still have the inspiration, I should tell him about organ tempering as well. Since I've already explained the method of bone tempering to you in detail, your master will also teach you organ tempering while we're at it. I will explain this foundational realm to you in thorough detail. Thank you so much, Master. I'm all ears, Master. Organ tempering is all about refining your internal organs, boosting their strength and vitality. Those who fully master this stage, even if their heart is stabbed, they still won't die. They can actually use their vital energy to heal and repair the wound. Of course, this only works for ordinary wounds. If you are struck by someone else's vital energy, it is a completely different story. A stabbed heart won't kill you, and they can actually heal it with vital energy?
The power of martial arts is truly beyond anything I could have imagined.
The 5 vital organs correspond to the 5 elements: metal, wood, water, fire, and earth. When your vital energy circulates, these 5 organs fuse into one perfect, seamless whole. The 5 elements become one, signifying the absolute completion of organ tempering. From there, you will integrate all your foundational realms and unify them within your body. When your bones thunder and your vital energy is like steel, that is when you have truly mastered the basics. My second disciple, you must keep this in mind. True cultivation is about comprehension and intent. Only in this way can you forge your own. The technique I am teaching you is the true essence of martial arts. You must comprehend it yourself to grasp the intent behind it. Do not bind yourself to rigid forms. Do you understand? Yes, Master. I will engrave your words in my heart. I will constantly reflect on them and never slacken. Nor will I be bound by rigid forms. Since you understand, I am truly pleased. Now, tidy up a bit. Feed the chickens or something, and then get back to your cultivation.
Five. 4. This is a rare plant. Stewing it right now would be such a waste. Since it's such a massive plant, there's no harm in stewing a bit to taste.
Xuan, use these 2 ginseng rootlets to stew chicken tomorrow. Yes, master.
I must comprehend the true intent behind it and grasp its profound mysteries. Please enjoy, master. I feel much more energetic, and my stamina has improved. My body has actually gotten stronger again. The 1,000-year-old mountain ginseng actually has such a miraculous effect. Let's do a little of this mountain ginseng every day from now on. Yes, master! But that was my apprenticeship gift to him. Yet master didn't hesitate to use it to help me with my training. I absolutely cannot let master down. Once I reach the bone refining stage, I will go back home and make sure to select a truly magnificent gift for him. My energy and blood are surging with power. The speed of my skin refining is skyrocketing. By the day after tomorrow, at the latest, I will fully complete my skin refining. My skin refining is finally complete. It took me 20 days. I finally mastered skin refining. Though I am still far behind the ancient geniuses, I still belong among the elite geniuses. Once I master my bones, I will absolutely not fall short of those ancient geniuses. Even barehanded, I will have nothing to fear from blades and swords. Taking on 100 men will be a piece of cake, and this is merely the most basic phase of skin refining. I will let it settle today. Think and start my bone refining tomorrow.
Xuan actually isn't training?
Since he became my disciple, this is the first time he hasn't been up early to train. What's going on here? Did he actually give up? No, that's impossible. He was training so hard just yesterday. To just quit all of a sudden? The kid is so stubborn. And he's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. There's no way he would just give up. Master? Not bad. You kept your mind calm and managed to keep this vegetable garden so neat and tidy. It is all thanks to your wise teachings, Master. But why did you weed the garden so early today? Your disciple keeps your teachings close to heart, especially about balancing hard work with rest to let things settle before my next round of intense training. If you can realize this on your own, then I am truly pleased. So, not rushing straight into bone tempering right after finishing skin tempering was indeed the right choice. Taking some time to settle and relaxing my tense mind. That is the true path to cultivation. Keep a good mindset. Stay patient and humble, and you will surely achieve greatness. Your disciple will remember, Master. Just how did Xuan manage to get through the fiendish forest? Was it just pure luck? Did he just happen to avoid all those fierce beasts and tigers? I can't stay trapped in this village forever. I have to find a way to leave, somehow. And my only way out is Xuan. Man, I've got to be the most pathetic transmigrator ever. I can't even make it out of the starter village. Permeating the bones with vital energy and tempering them. It's slightly different from skin tempering, but fundamentally, it's pretty much the same. My ultimate goal is the golden bones. Only by tempering golden bones can I stand as an equal to the legendary geniuses of ancient times. The vital energy is seeping into my bones. So this is what it feels like. No wonder Master said that tempering golden bones takes an absolute perseverance. It's this agonizing, and I've only just started bone tempering. Once I actually reach the golden bone stage, and it penetrates deep into the marrow, it will definitely be 100 times more painful.
The difficulty of bone tempering is way beyond my imagination. No wonder those with golden bones are so incredibly rare. As expected of someone so stubborn, he won't just give up. He's maintaining a great attitude. Master will definitely acknowledge me. He'll see how much pain I've endured to temper my bones.
Can keep pushing through.
Hold on. No matter how excruciating the pain is,
I must endure it.
I will never give up. All right, that's enough. Go make some food.
It's getting late.
Master must have realized I've reached my limit. And that's why he's letting me take a break. Yes, Master. I need to keep you grounded. How could you forget to cook? You can't have your head filled with nothing but training. You must balance work and rest. Never overdo your training. Do you understand me? Yes, Master. Your disciple will keep your words engraved in my heart. Master is worried that blindly pushing myself will only ruin my body. Even though persistence is crucial, one must also take it step by step. I've only just started my bone refining. If I force it too hard, things could easily go wrong. You need to understand. There is an art to persistence. Tension and relaxation must alternate. Keep work and rest in harmony. Relax your mind when necessary. Only then can you train efficiently. I understand, Master. Promise never to make this mistake again. He's right. Blindly pushing myself really is dangerous. I need to relax my mind sometimes. Otherwise, just like a bowstring drawn too tight for too long, I'll snap. Go on then. This disciple is surprisingly obedient. Too bad I'm not a real master. And the techniques I gave him are completely made up. No matter how hard he tries, it's useless.
But since I've already lied to him,
I have no choice but to keep playing along. Finally, I've mastered the basics of bone refining. After 5 days of grueling training, I've finally finished the first stage. Now that I've gotten the hang of it, from here on, reaching the copper bone stage should be much easier. I've been away from home for almost a month now, and now I've finally mastered the basics of bone tempering. With my current strength, even empty-handed, I wouldn't fear 100 men attacking me. It's time to head back. But the gift I prepared for Master, I ended up using all of it for my own cultivation.
I should probably buy some medicinal herbs.
And prepare another apprenticeship gift. But with Master's profound level, he probably wouldn't care about any ordinary rare herbs. What normal people see as precious medicine is probably just junk to him. So, what should I prepare? How can I be so stupid? Master doesn't care about treasures at all. I just need to show my sincerity. I'll go catch a wild rabbit and grab a fish from the stream. I'll cook Master a feast before I leave. Master. I've been gone for almost a month now. I'd like to go home for a visit. Going back for a visit is a good idea, but remember my warning. Until you've truly mastered your cultivation, you must not reveal a single word to anyone, and that includes your parents. Do you understand? Yes, Master.
Your disciple will never mention my cultivation to anyone.
I'd always preferred to keep a low profile.
I despise showing off, although I've taken you as my disciple.
Until you've truly mastered the basics, you must never mention my name. I hope you understand this. Yes, Master. Your disciple will never utter a single word about you until I've crossed the threshold. Naturally, I believe you. Go on, head back early. Stay safe on the road. Deep. To get there, you must pass through the treacherous valley. It's crawling with fierce tigers and wild beasts. You must be extremely careful, and don't get hurt. Yes, Master. Master, in 6 to 7 days at the earliest, or 11 to 12 days at most, your disciple will definitely return to serve you.
You are very thoughtful.
How did I end up catching real feelings while running a scam? I guess I'm really not cut out to be a con artist, but I was forced into this. Honestly, I never wanted to scam anyone. But he's just so incredibly dim-witted, practically begging to be ripped off. And besides, those initiation gifts of his were just way too generous to pass up. Master, your disciple shall take his leave now. I only hope I can safely cross the choking forest. That silly kid. Think. Why do I suddenly feel so lonely all of a sudden? Damn it. I guess I got used to having a disciple wait on me hand and foot. Suddenly being all alone again just feels totally off. Now I have to feed the chickens and tend the garden all by myself. My whole body just feels so sluggish. Master, your disciple has returned. Oh? Good. It's good that you're back. Master, this is just a small token of my appreciation.
You are very thoughtful.
Oh, what a treasure! This is clearly worth a fortune. This Xuan's background is even wealthier than I ever could have dreamed. I'm rich! This sword could easily be a family heirloom. Now I won't have to worry about a thing when I flee to the kingdom of Wu, since you have shown such devotion. Your master's very pleased. Although this sword is rather ordinary, it is still decent enough to play around with for 1 or 2 days. I'm just glad you like it, Master. Master truly is a legendary hidden expert. A priceless sword like this. And he isn't moved by it, in the slightest. He merely views it as a toy to play with, for 1 or 2 days. This jade scepter is clearly another supreme treasure. Not bad. Master, I also brought some rare medicinal herbs. He also realized that consuming these rare tonics was making his body stronger, giving him the strength to cultivate. Just prepare these herbs as you usually do. Yes, Master. This disciple of mine is so sensible. The moment he gets back, he goes straight to work. Wait, what's going on? Why does he look so depressed? What went wrong? Did someone tip him off when he went home this time? Did it make him suspicious? Or maybe he hasn't felt his inner energy for too long. Getting beaten down back home. I can't let him lose heart. We've already come this far. If I don't keep spinning this lie, I'll end up getting exposed. I must build his confidence back up. My disciple, why do you look so downcast? Is it because of your cultivation? Master, it's not about my cultivation. It's just, when I went home this time, my engagement was called off. Broken engagement? But your name is Xuan, not Yu Tian. Well, then never mind. There's no way you're getting a main character comeback. What a tragic tale. What happened? Why did they call off the engagement? She said, I'm not very bright, and that being with me is just too embarrassing. Well, she's not wrong. You really aren't the sharpest tool in the shed. But you are my disciple. Calling off the engagement? She must be completely blind. You're absolutely right, Master. That's exactly what I thought. So did you yell that classic line at her? 30 years east, 30 years west. Never look down on a poor youth. But Master, I'm not poor. Ouch. Right in the feelings. Disciple, how are you not poor? Did I say you were poor in money? No. I meant you are poor in cultivation, poor in strength, and poor in martial arts knowledge. You are right to lecture me, Master. I am poor. I'm extremely poor. But don't worry, Master. I didn't lose my spirit. Although never look down on a poor youth sounds great, I told her something else instead. Today, you look down on me and cast me aside. But tomorrow, I will make you regret this deeply. And I will be far beyond your reach. Why does this kid give off major chosen one vibes? Nah, must be my imagination. It's good that you have such ambition, disciple. Very impressive. Think? Besides, having your engagement called off might not actually be a bad thing for you. You must realize that only by facing setbacks can you find the courage to push forward. The legendary prodigies of old, without exception, rose from the depths of failure to forge their path of power. True cultivation is about clearing your mind and letting your inner wisdom guide you. Disciple, there is one thing you must engrave in your heart now that your engagement is broken. With no women in your heart and 0 distractions, you will surely make massive breakthroughs. No women in your heart, and your cultivation will progress like divine magic. Master, I think I'm starting to understand. Thank you for your guidance, Master. Master, I'm going to go cultivate now.
Go on.
Wait. My foolish disciple wouldn't actually block out women entirely and think of absolutely nothing but cultivation, would he? Oh, what a mess. I really shouldn't have run my mouth. Master is absolutely right. Only by facing setbacks can one find the strength to push forward. With no women in my heart, cultivation will progress like divine magic. I finally understand Master's profound wisdom. Women bring distractions. And at my age, women are the ultimate distraction. As I can overcome this ultimate obstacle and free myself from external temptations, my mind will achieve absolute clarity, and my insights will naturally soar. My training will definitely be so much faster. The Master only opens the door, but the journey is up to the individual. Master is a legendary hermit, so his teachings naturally defy conventional logic. He values comprehension above all else. He's constantly reminding me to rely on my own comprehension. Something feels slightly off here. My chi and blood, they are circulating too slowly. The energy is not penetrating deep enough. The tempering is not intense enough. I need to make an adjustment. My bone tempering is accelerating. Master was right to remind me. I hadn't grasped the true essence yet. I've got it. This is the true way to temper bones. With no women in my heart, my cultivation will be godlike. Master indeed did not lie to me. At this rate, in 5 or 6 days, I will master the iron bones. Refining golden bones should be no problem at all. I will surely rival the legendary geniuses of old. Why has this kid forgotten about the time? He seems to have been holding that horse stance the entire time. Without a single break? No way. Even if he does the horse dance every single day, there's no way he wouldn't be exhausted after this long. Maybe he took a break when I wasn't paying attention. Whatever. My silly disciple just got his engagement broken. He must be feeling miserable inside, and he's just using cultivation to escape his sorrow. I'd better not disturb him. Looks like I'll have to cook my own dinner tonight. Even though the cultivation stuff is all fake, Xuan has actually learned quite a few handy life skills. Not bad? Keep the mind calm. Keep the will steady. Impatience and agitation have no place in cultivation. Every word of encouragement from Master is packed with profound meaning. I must ponder them deeply. I've enlightened again. Master is truly unfathomable. At Master's level of attainment, he has completely transcended traditional teaching methods. At every single moment, he is expanding my comprehension. Master wants me to constantly grasp the ultimate truths and understand the true intent behind them. Even seemingly ordinary chores are meant to relax my mind after intense cultivation. It lets me return to the state of an ordinary person instead of always being tense as a martial arts cultivator. No wonder Master looks just like an ordinary person. This is what they call returning to basics and living in harmony with nature. Master's realm is just too high. I've already forged my bronze bones, kicking me one step closer to the tendon and bone level. In another half a month, I should be able to step into the tendon and bone realm. According to Master, going from bronze bones to the tendon and bone realm is a massive leap, a complete transformation. It's not something easily forged. Once I finish tempering my bronze bones, I should head back home and see if I can buy some precious herbs like the 9-leaf extract to increase my chances of breaking through. My bronze bones are now perfected. I can already feel a bottleneck during my training, as if I've slammed into an invisible, rock-solid, insurmountable limit. This must be the tendon and bone bottleneck. Once you reach this stage, you can only rely on talent, grit, and sheer determination. But most importantly, it takes spiritual insight. They say with the help of precious herbs, the chances of breaking through will be higher. I need to prepare to go home again, to look for precious herbs to aid my cultivation. I don't know why, but I feel like my blood is different now. It feels like there's a powerful surging energy inside me. Wait, my gullible disciple didn't actually cultivate something real, did he? No, Absolutely impossible. I made all of this up. Even if legendary martial arts actually existed in this world,
How could anyone cultivate anything from a technique I just pulled out of thin air?
think he's probably just been holding that horse stance for too long, so he just looks more stable and powerful. Holding the horse stance for so long, it's time to change his posture. I'll just adjust his standing posture and teach it Xuan. Anyway, it's all made up, so he won't be able to cultivate anything anyway. Master must have seen that I'm just one step away and bound to hit a bottleneck. He's doing this to guide me on how to break through to the tendon and bone level. Master. Think. It is good that you can keep up your enthusiasm and train so diligently. He's not very bright though, which makes him incredibly stubborn. Even if his training leads nowhere, he remains totally single-minded and stays diligent. That is truly rare.
I'd have to admit, this disciple is actually pretty good.
Think bad I'm no grandmaster. You have been training for some time now, and you've been practicing the horse stance for quite a while. Today, as your master, I will teach you something much stronger. Thank you, Master. Thanks that I thought. Master saw I hit a bottleneck and is going to teach me a stronger tempering method. Watch closely. Next, you will hold this horse stance. Do you understand? Master, I understand. This is just the basic stance. There are 2 lines of the mantra. Meditate on them carefully. How much you can comprehend depends entirely on your fate. Just calling it a new horse stance is too boring. Let me make up another line for the mantra. Listen carefully and remember this. The mantra goes, clear the mind to observe the self and nurture the true essence, and let your vital energy surge like a dragon into a golden body. You must contemplate this deeply. If you can fully comprehend this mantra,
You will experience its extraordinary wonders.
clear the mind to observe the self and nurture the true essence, and let your vital energy surge like a dragon into a golden body. This is truly profound and extraordinary. Us meditate on this thoroughly. Think must be the secret to tempering my muscles and bones, and even achieving jade-like bones. If I can grasp the profound mysteries within it, I will definitely temper my bones and muscles to perfection. It's just too profound. I think I already had a very deep understanding of bone tempering. Think it can't even grasp this right away. Just as Master said, if I can comprehend the mantra, only then can I truly experience its mystery.
是啊，你可以读着。You will definitely comprehend this mantra.
You will definitely temper your bones and muscles. It has been less than 1 day. With a mantra this profound,
Spending 3 to 5 days to grasp it is completely normal. With the bright stars watching, I nurture the true essence.
chi and blood surge like a dragon to forge a golden body. Has this silly kid gone mad? I hope he hasn't lost his mind.
It is late. Time to go back to sleep.
Yes, Master. My silly disciple might be acting a bit crazy,
But at least he still listens to me.
no big deal. Yeah. If he really gets stuck in a dead end,
I will just have to waste some breath to guide Xian through it.
comprehension is all about timing and inspiration. Forcing it will only push it further away. I almost got sucked in and could not pull myself out. I nearly lost my own mind. Thank goodness Master snapped me out of it. I need a rest. Recharge my strength and clear my head. I will try again tomorrow. A mantra this profound cannot be mastered overnight. 3 to 5 days should do it. My talent cannot be that bad. Over the next 3 days, Xian carried on, as usual. Cultivating planting vegetables, weeding, feeding chickens, raising rabbits, and cooking. His daily routine did not change at all. 3 days have passed. Yet, I have absolutely nothing to show for it. I cannot even understand 2 simple lines of the mantra. How can I ever temper my bones and muscles? How can I even get started? And this is only the basic mantra.
What about the advanced ones?
And how can I keep progressing in my training? Calm the mind. Quiet the spirit. I mustn't be impatient.
Master always says, do not rush. To stip. Do not aim too high. Take it 1 step at a time.
I must have missed something.
Master said,
But no women in your heart.
cultivation becomes divine.
This is a state of mind designed to banish the ultimate distraction. A hot-blooded young man
Is easily attracted to women.
disrupting his focus.
Master used women as an analogy for the greatest distraction.
There must be a profound meaning behind it. This means Master is waking me up, warning me not to get lost in distractions. My distraction is cultivation itself. My every waking thought has been obsessed with cultivation. But does that really count as a distraction?
I've got it. Cultivation is a pursuit,
A belief,
the force of will.
Yet I was stuck only on the obsession, which turned it into a distraction. I must let go of my obsession with the act of cultivation itself. Focus on the present.
And forget about all external things.
Forget things. Forget self. Achieving a state of complete selflessness. Pouring my entire heart and soul into the formula. Feeling it. Savoring it carefully. Clear the mind. Observe oneself. And nurture the true intent.
To clear the mind is to see oneself, which is to purify the spirit.
Observing oneself is to sense one's chi and blood.
Watching its flow.
Scrutinizing every subtle change within to nurture the true intent. It is the chi and blood nourishing the bones.
Nourishing the bone marrow.
It is the transformation of chi and blood.
And the sublimation. The marrow.
I get it now. I mustn't be impatient.
The next line of the mantra. I'll soon understand it too. Right now, it's cooking time.
I must relax my mind, count my R, and steady my breath. Put my entire heart and soul into cooking.
Cast aside all distracting thoughts of cultivation.
And just focus on the present. Master's every word and action. They truly carry profound meaning. Only at this very moment do I truly grasp the real meaning behind. With no women in my heart, my cultivation will be divine.
I was simply too dull-witted to see it before.
What is up with my silly disciple today?
He acts like he has something to celebrate. Could it be? He feels like his cultivation has made progress.
Did he actually sense his vital energy?
No way. I completely made that up. How could he possibly sense vital energy?
Well, whatever. It's good that Xuan can relax his mind. Being a bit relaxed and carefree is actually quite nice. Otherwise, if he keeps bottling it up, his mind might break one day. It'd be good for him to have a positive attitude.
That way, even if he trains forever and gets absolutely nothing,
He won't end up losing his mind. You're in a good state of mind today. Keep it up. You will achieve something eventually.
yes, Master. This disciple understands.
My realization was correct, after all.
It's just a shame that I was too dull.
And only now do I understand Master's profound meaning. This silly disciple is very receptive to teaching. That's excellent.
I got it. With vital energy like a dragon, cast the golden body.
It means condensing my vital energy into a dragon, coiling it around my entire body,
Coiling it around my bones.
constantly moving. Think, cycling over and over again. This will surely allow me to break through and temper a true golden bone. With a clear mind, observe oneself to nurture the true intent. My vital energy surges like a dragon, pouring into my golden body.
So that's the secret.
My vital energy builds up within my bones, tempering them right down to the marrow. Then, a dragon of vital energy wraps around the outside, uniting inner and outer power, locking them together in perfect harmony. This is how I push the tempering of my bones to the next level and truly refine my tendons and frame.
No wonder it demands both martial power and deep comprehension. If Master had just spelled it out for me,
I might have known the words, but without truly realizing the meaning.
I would never have been able to temper my body and break through.
Only by discovering the truth within the mantra, myself, can I master its true essence. The tempering of my second rib isn't flawless yet. The joint in my left hand still has flaws, and my knees are still a weak point.
So that was the problem. The preparats raided on a dowel,
Perfecting the bronze bones.
Otherwise, I would have been stuck like that for the rest of my life.
What now? I have achieved true absolute perfection of the bronze bones. Next up, tempering my tendons and frame. Now that I've mastered the technique to temper them, I will absolutely make it happen. 1 month. I cannot take any longer. At most, 1 month, and I will fully forge my tendons and bones. After mastering the bones, comes the tempering of the internal organs. I must master the basics within 1 year. If I can't even do that, my talent is simply too pathetic. How can I ever deserve to be Master's disciple? Our 1-year promise will be here before I know it. Tempering the organs is bound to be much slower than refining bones. Master warned me. I must be extremely careful when I begin tempering my organs and avoid damaging my own chest and lungs. Our internal organs are incredibly fragile. The initial tempering cannot be rushed. It's time to begin. Tendons and bones. Let the tempering begin. I can't believe the difference is this massive. Those ordinary tonics just aren't cutting it anymore. I only barely pushed past the limits of my copper bones, and I'm still nowhere near completing my very first bone tempering. Yet, my strength has surged this much. If I actually reach perfection, just imagine how terrifyingly strong I'll be. The technique Master taught me is truly out of this world. It's absolutely profound. Master once told me, my body must undergo 9 complete blood qi transformations. Right now, I haven't even finished one yet. My bone density has already increased by at least 30%. If I can complete just 1 single transformation, my bones will never decay, even if buried underground for 10,000 years. They'll remain golden and harder than solid steel. That shows just how indestructible they'll become. But each transformation will surely get harder and harder. Without the help of precious spiritual herbs, how can I speed this up? It's time for me to go home. Finding those spiritual herbs is absolutely urgent. Looking at this delicious meal, my naive disciple is probably heading home again. I need to make sure he keeps a low profile and doesn't expose his true strength. He's an obedient kid, so as long as he listens to my warnings, he should be fine. Once this 1-year agreement is up, I'll finally be free. But first, I've got to deal with the ferocious beasts in the Fiend Forest. That silly kid is incredibly lucky. He's traveled back and forth without running into any danger. Oh, honestly. Master, your disciple wishes to return home for a visit. At the very latest, in half a month, your disciple will return. As for anything else, I won't waste my breath saying it. You know I prefer to keep a low profile. Do you understand? Yes, Master. Your disciple understands completely. Those ferocious beasts are brimming with vital energy. They'll make the perfect nourishment to build my strength. They will be highly beneficial for my training. Indeed, tempering my bones takes a massive toll on my body. Master reminded me that besides precious herbs, the blood and meat of fierce beasts are also incredibly nourishing. They'll boost my cultivation. I understand, Master. Vicious beasts roam the 30-mile Fiend Forest. Be extremely careful when you travel through there. I prefer peace and quiet, and I won't tolerate any disturbance. Don't make too much of a scene. Once the danger in the Fiend Forest is cleared, I can escape at any moment. If there is even a slight risk of exposure, I'll slip away immediately. I won't stay trapped in this village. Master wants me to hunt those fierce beasts? With my current strength, I'm more than ready to hunt them down. I can't let them escape. And I can't make a scene or disturb Master's peace and quiet. So, I must finish this quickly and cleanly. Master asking me to hunt those beasts right now is actually a test. He wants me to fight them, to stimulate my inner energy and blood, master my power, and perfect my control. Rest assured, Master, I won't make any noise. I won't disturb your peace at all. Very good. I believe in you. This time, I truly understand Master's deeper intentions. This journey into the Fiend Forest will definitely be fruitful. Perhaps in less than a month, I'll fully temper my bones and muscles. I hope my foolish disciple can make it through the fiend forest safely this time too.
And then bring people to hunt down those fierce beasts. Once they are dead, the road leaving the village
We'll finally be safe.
I've passed through here a few times without any danger.
This time, I'm in no rush.
After all, this isn't my first time crossing this 30-mile forest. Since Master said so, this proves that with my current strength,
Taking down a fierce tiger would be child's play.
it's just ahead. But why is this tiger so massive? Since I was a kid, I've loved the thrill of the hunt. I've hunted fierce tigers more than once with my family's elite guards. But none of those beasts could ever compare to this one.
This tiger in the Fiendslayer forest is easily twice their size.
No wonder Master sent me to the Fiendslayer forest.
So this is no ordinary tiger after all.
Its life force and blood, too, are incredibly powerful. Its flesh, blood, and bones are pure, concentrated essence. Highly beneficial for refining and strengthening my body. If I use this beast's flesh and bones and supplement them with rare medicinal herbs,
The effects will be absolutely extraordinary.
it'll be enough to trigger my bone-tempering breakthrough at least 3 times.
This is my chance.
I need to strike now and take this beast down in a single, decisive blow. I must do it quietly, without causing a scene,
And make sure it doesn't escape from the Fiendslayer forest.